Alright guys, so today we're gonna be doing what if they quit Overlord's Powers part 4. So sorry for the background noise, but from now on I'm gonna record my videos at night and then post them up in the morning. So you don't have to hear any background noise anymore. So alright, so we last left off, like the entrance exam was over with Deku saving Iwaka with one punch, and Iwaka fell in love with Deku. And now that's Deku's first girl in the harem, aside from Bakugo. So basically, like, they go Deku, like, a few weeks pass, but Deku's training, and then the letter gets in, and All Might says, "Young Midoriya, you have gotten really strong over the 10 months we were training, and I knew you would pass." So then All Might says that Deku passed. So, like, Deku's happy. He's like, "I knew I passed." And then he got excited and he trains even harder than before. Oh yeah, guys, I forgot to mention that Deku is like the reincarnation of Overlord, because that way it makes more sense, because like Deku can't just get Overlord's power with no explanation. So like Deku's the reincarnation of Overlord. So like, yeah. Now Deku goes to the UA, and then like he goes in the building, and he's like, which one says UA? Which one says 1A? And then he sees the one that says 1A, and then he goes in and he sees a bunch of girl students, and then Deku's like, "Oh, hey everybody, my name is Zuko Midoriya, and I'm glad to introduce myself." And then everyone was like fangirling of Deku, but except Bakugo and Todoroki, because they keep Bakugo's like in anger because she's jealous, and Todoroki, she keeps quiet because I know they're boys, but but they're all girls, but all the boys still have quirks, none of the girls do. That's why. So the girls are kind of like sexist, kind of, towards the boys. Yeah, kind of sexist to the boys, because they have a sense of superiority over them, so they act really confident around the boys because they don't have quirks. But Deku has Deku has the quirk because they saw it in the entrance exam. So then the home teacher came in, and then she was like, "My name is Miss Aizawa. You will have your training exam." And then they're like, "What? But we just did the entrance exam. And what about orientation?" And then Aizawa's like, "You need a training exam to be a hero, not some orientation. Now, if you don't get ready for the training exam, you will be expelled." Aizawa said, as her bloodlust went over, and then Deku was like, and then he's like thinking, "Wow, she has great bloodlust, but I have more." So Aizawa notices, and then like she's kind of amazed that Deku is able to withstand her bloodlust, and all the students are like, they're scared except Bakugo and Todoroki, because they Bakugo's angry, and Todoroki is quiet because Todoroki's cold. He's cold-hearted. So then they get ready, and then Deku got ready, and then they started, and it was Deku versus Bakugo, Ida, and Todoroki. So Todoroki starts off first using his ice, like sliding him towards the finish line, but then Ida starts and almost beats Todoroki, and then Deku is giving them a head start, and then he's counting 5, 4, and they're like, why are they giving them a head start? And then that goes 3, 2, and then Bakugo runs waits for Deku because she wants to beat Deku. So then as soon as Deku says 1, he powers up in full howling, like 20% on his leg, and then he dashed towards and beat both Todoroki and Ida. And then Bakugo used the explosion and tried to keep up with Deku, but it was too late, and Deku already won. And then everyone was amazed by Deku's speed. And then comes the gripping test, and Deku crushed it. Yeah, Deku crushed the gripping thing, and everyone was amazed by his strength as well. And they're like, "What does he have? Strength and speed?" So then, when it comes to the sidestepping, he like Deku's thinking of what he could do, because he knows that he could like make anything, so he could make trampolines to push himself forward, and he could just use his like physical speed. So he just decides to use his physical speed because like it's much more easier, and he doesn't want to waste more energy on the trampolines. So then he does that, and then he gets like that too. So then it comes to the ball throw. It comes to the leap, and then Deku scores with first place again, and Bakugo's fuming. Bakugo's fuming, and she's like, "Why is Deku so stronger than me?" And then it came to the ball throw, and then Bakugo threw like, I don't know, like 1,000, probably 700 kilometers, I think. And then Deku went up, and then he threw the ball all the way to the moon and got infinity. So he tied with Iwaka with number one. So yeah, so then after that they go back, and Mineta gets expelled. Mineta gets expelled, and they go home. And so Deku trains by himself, and then like he trains his powers and stuff. Deku doesn't know he's immortal yet, so find that out soon. Alright, so then the next day it comes to the All Might comes in as a teacher, and then All Might's like, "It's time for the hero combat. Suit up." So then Deku suits up in his costume, and his costume is kind of different in the original. It's kind of like Overlord's like cape and staff, because Overlord, he uses staff to create things. So I'm thinking that Deku kind of uses his like hands and stuff, but his hands use too much energy, so like he uses mostly like staff and stuff. So we had like a staff kind of like Overlords to make it, and it doesn't waste that much energy. And he has like Overlord's power. He may have Overlord's like suit. So it's like protects him. It gives him like lots of defense and stuff. And and also, guys, should I also give him the ability to level up, because Overlord was like in a game, so he kind of levels up. So should I do that, or should I just make Deku be able to level up, because he has Overlord's powers, and Overlord's powers are from a game, so he could level up? Or should I just keep it to Overlord's powers and nothing else? Tell me in the comments below, please. Alright, so they got suit up, and Deku comes out, and the girls are amazed by Deku's costume, because he's Overlord's costume shows cut with his chest. So the girls are rushing stuff. So then it was time to get ready for the hero combat. So I'm going to continue to the end of it, because I don't want this video to be so short. So let's continue to the end of it. So not the end of the series, the end of the hero combat training. So All Might pulls it out, and then it was Deku and Iwaka versus Bakugo and Ida. And then Deku was like, "I can't wait to fight. I can't wait for a challenge finally." And then Bakugo was like, I could finally prove that I could beat him. And Ida is not involved with this. He just wanted to pass the hero combat training. So yeah. So they begin. They begin shortly after, and then as soon as All Might says go, Deku Deku says full counting 25%. So he puts it in his whole body, and then he says greater. He pulls out a sword of his staff, and he's like greater item. And then his suit is his hero costume, and his sword becomes more stronger sword. So like his suit has more defense, and his sword has more offensive power. So then he dodges and then attacks. And then also guys, I forgot to mention, do you want Overlord, do you want Deku to have magic as well? Because magic is a part of Overlord's powers, right? So yeah, leave that in the comments too. Sorry, I have to interrupt again. So then he rushes at Bakugo, and then Bakugo another time that we actually got, so she got punched in the chest, and then she was sent flying, and then Bakugo was angry, he was fuming, explosion was coming off her, and then she was like, damn you, and then she rushes at Deku with her explosions in her hands and tries to hit him, but Deku was able to dodge it and then catch the explosions without hurting him because of the costume, boosted the defense and stuff, and then Deku knees her in the face, sending her flying all the way again. So then he kind of does do you know how Naruto in Naruto he does Naruto does he uses the shadow clones and it makes them use a Maki barrage and stuff. That's kind of like that, but it's kind of different. He's kind of different. So he does it without any clones because he does it with his speed. So then he does that and he pounds her to the ground, and then she's knocked out, and then Deku was like, there we go, time to fight Ida next. So then the fight only took 5 minutes, so we have enough time. So then at that time Waka left and went for Ida. So when Ida was distracted, Deku came in and touched the bomb and won before Bakugo could get there because Deku just forgot to tie Bakugo. So Bakugo and Ida's team, the villain team, lost, and the hero team wins. And then Bakugo passes out again, and Deku was like, maybe I went a little too far. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and if you give me 50 likes, if you give me 50 likes on the what if Deku was half demon, half angel, that video. If you give me 50 likes on that video, I'll continue that what if. And also I'm gonna probably continue this what if in a few days. And then I need to do my Q&A also. If you want me to do it today instead of the Q&A today instead of tomorrow, please just give me 10 likes. Give me 20 likes. Give me 20 likes. Alright guys, so bye.